Hey guys, Vic from Airvol here, your trusted Canadian CPAP supplier. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to enter the clinical menu of your DreamStation 2 APAP device. Now, the method to enter the clinical menu would be the same if you have a DreamStation CPAP or also a bi-level device. I just have an APAP here for this example. The clinical menu is the menu where you can adjust your prescription or your therapy settings, like your pressure. Please be advised when entering this menu, make sure that you seek a consultation of a healthcare provider, such as your respirologist, prior to adjusting these settings. Okay, so first step, you want to make sure your device is plugged in, receiving power, and you're on the home page. You'll know you're on the home page because you should see your last session message, which will give you some information on your previous usage, and then you should see settings display on the screen as well. Okay, to access the clinical menu, what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold the button, the main power button that's below the screen. You're going to press and hold it until you see the light flashes around it, and then you're going to swipe downwards on the screen from last session while still holding that button. And when you do that, you are then going to enter the clinical menu, where then you can start the setup. You can select which mode you want your machine in. If it's CPAP, it's going to be one constant fixed pressure. If you're using APAP, you're going to be able to set a minimum and a maximum pressure. So you would just kind of follow the prescription settings that your respirologist has suggested. The flex type is the setting for an exhale pressure relief or a decrease in pressure for your exhalation phase. You can leave this off if your physician hasn't advised any pressure relief. You can keep flex on if you did want some pressure relief for this, and you can select a level of 1, 2, or 3. The higher the number, the more exhale relief you'll receive. There's also the proprietary P-Flex algorithm for the APAP mode of this device, which will auto-adjust your exhalation relief based on the pressure you're receiving. After you set your exhale relief type, you will then be able to select the millimeter diameter of your tubing. The tubing that comes with the DreamStation 2 machine is a 15 millimeter tubing. However, if you use a thinner diameter tubing, the 12 millimeter option is available, as well as the 22 millimeter option if you're using a thicker standard tubing. Once you select your tube type, your therapy settings are then confirmed, and then you'll be able to exit the menu. If you go further down, you'll be able to see the settings you put through. You can also adjust a ramp time setting if you want your machine to start at a lower pressure for a duration of time before going up to your therapy pressure. You can set that in 5-minute increments up to 45 minutes. There's also a data report page where you can view your reports on the machine right in the clinical menu. And then if you wanted to go back to those setting changes, you can reset your data, you can change your language and your time settings. It displays the serial number of your device as well as your software version all in here. Once you're done setting up your machine, you hit exit for the clinical menu, and then you press yes to go back to the regular page. Please note, settings like auto start, where you want the machine to turn on its own when you put on the mask, is not available in the clinical menu of the DreamStation 2. Instead, if you want that setting activated, contact the provider that you purchased the machine from, and they will be able to activate that setting for you remotely using their vendor cloud profile. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, drop a comment below, and stay tuned for next time. Thanks for watching.